There are so many businesses out here struggling. I knew I had to come on here and talk to you about fundraising for your small business. So please keep watching and share this with a friend. And today I am bringing you 5 or 6 actually different fundraising ideas for you to fundraise for your small business or your business. Now, I know a lot of you business owners are already all established. You have all your ducks in a row, but there might be some out there that do not have all of their things in a row. So I'm going to give you the things, I'm going to talk to you about the things that you need to set in place before you go asking these 5 or 6 different places for funding. So the first thing that you need to do is set up a business plan and a financial plan. So your business plan should spell out everything that is going on with your business, everything that you want to do with your business, and you also need to have your financials in order and your financial plan in order so that you are showing your worthiness of receiving those funds. And if you haven't gotten your business plan set up yet, go ahead and click the link down in the description box. It is free for you, and I will make sure that it gets over to you, and it is going to help you a lot. This business plan is a great way to get you started. The next step that you would need to have done is already set up your business legally with the IRS, your state, and your local or county office. So a lot of local cities and the counties have where you can apply for a business license. You get the business license and you need to set up your bank account with the information. Once you get your business license, they're going to give you a fictitious business name statement, and you're going to take that to your bank, and then you're going to set up the account, because where are these people going to send the funds for you? They need a bank account to send them to you for, right? And they can't send it to your personal account because that is not what your business name is. So you need all of this information. You need all of this set up. Make sure you get your EIN from the IRS. I have linked to that video in the description box where I talk about what an EIN is and how to get one for free. Now, when you're setting up your EIN and your business entity and all of that, they're going to ask you for an address. You need an actual address. I know everybody's talking about these virtual addresses, and you can go ahead and get a virtual address, and that's good, and you can pay these people every month and all of that. But if there's 200 people using that same address, do you really think that a bank or a company that wants to give you a grant or any of those people are going to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to give them some money? They're using this virtual address. Well, what do they really need the money for if they don't even have an actual location? So I really strongly suggest that you get an actual brick and mortar address, even if it's not a location where you are. Maybe it's a friend's business and they let you lease a space in it, or maybe it's a family member, or maybe it's just a local company that you are aware of that has space in their location. Now, remember I talked about going to get that business license, getting your EIN, getting your fictitious business name statement, setting everything up with your state, all of that, right? Okay, you're going to take that fictitious business name statement to a bank, whatever bank. It could be a credit union. I do suggest credit unions, or any other bank, to set up your business account. Now, your business account needs to be set up in your business name, and this is very key. You need to start depositing into this bank account every single month. at least $100 every month. So you can show some type of flow into the account. I mean, if you don't have any cash flow coming in, then what is the reasoning for them to give you more money? Like these, if you get a loan or if you get a grant or anything like that, what is the reason for them to send you more money? And then, like I said, this bank account is where these people are going to send you the money. So you need to make sure that you have all of your ducks in a row before you start applying and getting all of the funding that you need for your business. So the first funding that you are going to get or apply for is a grant. Now, there's things all over the internet about the grant. There's so many different types of grants. There's business grants for small businesses, large businesses, women, all types of grants. And there are a few places that are resources for you. One is Hello Skip. So that's a place where you can go on and they have those lists of grants that you can apply for. The next one is Her Rise. And of course, that's probably for women. And then they have Hello Alice. And there's others similar, but those are the three main places where they will give you lists of grants, and then you'll be able to start applying for grants. The second way that you can get funding is by using Patreon or websites like Patreon, like Buy Me a Coffee or Ko-Fi. These websites will help you request funding for your business. This is important for you because if you're starting out and you just don't know exactly where to get money from, or you need some help, you don't have friends and family to invest in you, or you do have friends and family, but they're not able to invest, then you need to reach out to the masses. Maybe you do have a following and you have people on social media that like your content or whatever, your product. Then that is a way for you to ask them for a little bit of extra money. Buy Me a Coffee has been a great resource for me because I set it up. I put it at the bottom of my newsletter that I send out weekly. And then people, if they feel like the information that I am providing them is beneficial, they'll go ahead and click the Buy Me a Coffee and send me $5 or $10 or whatever they feel like sending me. Funding option number 3 is crowdfunding. Now, crowdfunding, I feel, is similar to the Buy Me a Coffee and the Patreon because you are basically asking people out in the crowd to fund your business and to help you build your business. And that is also similar to GoFundMe. GoFundMe is a way that people also who will put out information about their business or something that they're trying to establish, a product, a nonprofit, any of those things. They'll put that out on the GoFundMe site, and then people have the option to be able to donate or give money to the cause. So that is another way that you can raise money or raise funds for your small business. And finally, there are business loans and ways that you can fund your business with an SBA loan, a small business loan, or a regular loan or line of credit. All of these things you can acquire from your bank or a credit union. And it's great to get to know your bankers and your credit unions so that you can build a relationship with them so that they will be willing to give you a loan. And then also hit up the SBA. I mean, they have so many options on there, and they also have a grant area for you, which is a great resource that you can go on and look through their grants as well. So these are places that you can apply for loans, small business loans on the SBA SBA website. And then you can also look for their grant resources. Now, let's go a little deeper. We're going to start thinking about what exactly you need to apply for grants and or loans. There's documentation that you will need. Of course, you will need your financials. You will need, like I said, your business statement and all of your financial statements from your business. You will also need your business plan. And of course, I told you that you can get that for free by clicking the link in the description box. But you also will need like a grant proposal or a statement of need or anything like that that you would give to either the loan company or the people that are trying to give you grants. And let's talk about exactly what you need to include in that documentation to help you get this funding that you need. So the first thing you need to make sure that you have in there is your executive summary. With your executive summary, this is your grabber, your attention grabber. This is the statement that tells the person that's going to give you the funding exactly what your business is all about, what you're trying to do with your business, what you're trying to do with the funding that you're asking them for. And it just gives them an overall, basically, summary of your business and what you're trying to do. Then you'll need a mission and a vision statement. So in your mission and your vision statement, basically you are letting the person that is funding you know exactly why they need to invest in your business. What is your business all about? Why? What is the purpose of it? Why should they even give you any money to help fund this business? And what are you going to do with it? And next, you're going to need a budget. Now, I always talk about budgets, mostly personal budgets, sometimes business budgets, but mostly personal budgets. But this particular budget is going to break down every single dollar that you're requesting. So if you're requesting $100,000, you're going to break down in this budget exactly how you're going to spend every one of those dollars. I would suggest that you put in there the spending and make sure it is giving back. It is not just you're using it to buy inventory or you're using it because you want to, set up your business or you're using it for that. No, you're using it. I'm buying, t-shirts for the homeless, or I'm trying to set up a warehouse where I'm going to employ, 2,000 people in my community or something of that nature. So you have to word it in such a way where it's showing that this business or your business is beneficial for the community. And you definitely need to let them know what you're going to be spending every single dollar on, so they'll be willing to give you that $100,000. Next, you need a statement of need. Now, this statement of need should talk about why you need the funding, not just say, oh, I need this $100,000 so I can start my business. Okay, well, why do you need $100,000 to start the business? Why can't you get $1,000 to start the business? So you need to really go in depth about it. And don't do your statement of need from a place of lack or from a place of, you're the underdog or whatever. Do it from a place of this $100,000 is going to do this positiveness for other people, or these positive things for other people, because of course people want to lend money or give money or provide money for people that are going to thrive, for companies that are going to make money, for companies that are going to do well in their environment, not because they are struggling or they need the $100,000. And then the last part of your documentation should be your owner's bio. So that's about you. You're the owner, and you're just going to sit up and talk about why you do what you do, what it is that you bring to the table. You don't need to go too in depth with this. Don't give a large background about yourself where the person is like, oh yeah, that's enough. You know how those webinars start sometimes and people are like, so I'm here and I've done this. Okay. Your owner's information does not need to be like that. But basically, they want to know who they're loaning this money to or who they're giving this grant to. They want to know what type of person you are, why you're building this business, why you started the business, maybe your backstory of what inspired you to start this business and where you see it going and what you're going to bring to the table in the business to make it better. So after you get all of this information together, then you definitely want to check out those sites I talked about when you're going to start applying for grants. And please, by all means, apply for as many grants as possible because there's millions upon millions of dollars out there just waiting to be awarded to someone, but people are not applying for them. They're not applying for them because either they don't know they're out there or they think they need more information than they really need in order to get the grants. Grants are there for your getting. Please, people, apply for them. Don't just fall back on business credit. Don't just fall back on loans. Don't use the line of credit out of your home in order to fund your business if you have the ability to write out this document to go and do a grant proposal and ask them for the grant. Please. I hope this information has helped you. Make sure you subscribe to the Financial Spotlight. We'd love to have you as part of the Financial Spotlight family. Thank you so much for joining us and have a great one. Bye.